highlight.
Hey guys. So this is shocking. Like unbelievably shocking. Trigger warning. Like seriously trigger warning. King Louis is the poor lad that's waiting for the heart transplant. Now a couple of days ago there was an exciting time because he thought he was going to get one, but if there was somebody explains it at the end of this video, but there was something wrong with it. So he didn't get it. Anyway, there's this woman called Nora, bottom left corner. The things she says, I never thought it was possible to say things like this to a very sick patient. I'm glad, Evil Queen's in there, but she doesn't say much, but others do stick up for Louis.
Was telling me they want to send me $1,000 and send me this and that, send me the bank details. If you knew all about me, I told every single one of them not to. I literally explicitly told them multiple times, don't send me anything, don't want anything. If you want to support me, just watch the live, just send a like. That's what I've said to 5 different people that offered to send me multiple thousands of pounds, and yet you sit there slagging me off, saying that I'm trying to get sympathy shit. You don't know, fool.
Right.
You sit in solitary confinement all day, every day.
Can I
see what
speak
would
to you,
want to do.
Louis?
Yeah.
Can I speak to
don't
you?
speak to me. Piss off.
No, because there's only you. There's only you on this app at the minute, isn't there? Let me reply to you.
The reason why she's kicking off this Norma is because nobody's caring about her son. Apparently her son has an illness that's just as bad, but nobody cares. Nobody's like showing the same thing that they're showing Louis to her son, which is ridiculous. It's jealousy. 100% is this jealousy, but it's like she's comparing them.
You,
Jack, one thing, you lying little shit.
Lying?
Yeah, you are. You're a lying little shit.
My son is it. I'm not going into it, but
yeah, don't go into it.
It's my. Oh, here we go again.
Right. Yeah,
King Louis.
I don't care. I don't want to know. Yeah, I don't want to know.
Please,
I'm too busy in my own situation to take on other people's stuff. Yeah, don't tell me.
Exactly. He's in hospital. Yeah, I've seen his wish list. Yeah, there are some expensive items on there, like a phone, a game console. I think there was a Switch was on there with a few games. A memory card. I've got some of them items on my wish list. You don't expect people to buy them, It's not like he's demanding people buy them. They're on there, and it's up to people what they spend their money on. But that's why she's kicking off, because nobody's buying anything for her son or for her in this matter. That's what it's all about. But again, yeah, he's got expensive items on his wish list, but he's sat in hospital 24/7. He won't even be allowed outside to get some fresh air. So he's going to need something to pass the time.
Want to know that, until you go on palliative care and make it off and get the most aggressive form of blood cancer and have a mismatch of donors.
Oh, here we go. Feel sorry for
No. I didn't ask anyone to feel sorry for me at all. That ain't what I did. You were slagging me off, so I got tagged in this to come and have a look.
But you won't let me reply to you.
Yeah, saying, would there? No, I don't want you to reply to me. Piss off, you lying little shit. Don't talk about me. Don't mention my name ever again.
I'm not lying.
Yes, you are. You're a lying little piece of shit. In a bit, liar. In a bit, yeah. Piss off.
Respond, Nora. Come on.
Right.
Speak, please.
You're awful, terrible human being, Nora.
Please let her respond.
I wish she did. What this, the host, I think it's the host, what she says is true, and I've also got to agree with what Evil Queen says as well. She doesn't say much, I think she only says one thing. But they should have let Norma respond. I have tried looking for more of this, but I can't find any more anywhere. I've tried looking up Norma's username, but I can't find it. Like, anywhere. People have tagged her, but it's coming up with a list of Normas, and obviously there's going to be multiple people called Norma.
I want to know what she
I
said.
don't care what you think.
We don't care about your son,
You're
Nora.
twisted. You're
We
absolutely
don't
You don't care about my son. You
No,
care,
Nora,
but
we
you
don't
care
care.
about this bag on TikTok.
Really?
But you don't care about my
your kid,
son.
Nora, nobody cares about your kid. There you go.
Why would they care? I mean, do they even know who he is? But this is what it's all about. All because King Louis is getting all these gifts and battling all these people and people. Well, nobody's even saying if they've actually bought anything off his wish list because the items are still on his wish list. So clearly nobody's buying them. But so what if they were? I mean, wow.
Oh, Nora, nobody cares what happens to him. Nobody cares if you walk 400 miles. Nobody cares because you don't care about anyone. So why should anyone care? Why are you sitting here making your story more pitiful because you have to compete with someone who's literally passing away? And I don't
Exactly.
know what your son has, nor do I care. But you cannot sit here and make yourself more relevant than someone else who's actually dying, Nora. This is what you're doing. You're comparing two people. Your son that's ill. We have to feel sorry for your son. But
I
not
don't want you to feel sorry for my son.
Well, you're sitting there like.
I do not want you to feel sorry
You
for
do.
my son.
Nora,
My son's dying.
Nora,
Nobody
what
gives
would
a
you-
fuck,
Yes,
Nora.
what would you have said back?
I would have said, yes, he joined the app and I loved him to bits. But now he's on that bloody app with Chelsea, CLA, asking how can I get more gifts. His wish list was so expensive. So
Now, I've tried looking. I don't think he's ever said that. How can I get more gifts? Or if he has, he's probably said it as a joke. But even if he has, again, it's other people's money. Like, if it was up to people what other people who they can gift, I think the majority of people would have these gifters stop gifting full stop.
yes, he joined the app and I loved him to bits. But now he's on that bloody app with Chelsea, CLA, asking how can I get more gifts. His wish list was so expensive. Phones, iPods. It was so expensive. No, let me speak, please.
So what, though? So what? Are you paying for it, Nora? Are you
Exactly.
coming out of your bank?
Let her finish.
Oh, for God's sake.
Go on, finish, Nora.
He's just asking for expensive gifts all the
Who
time.
cares?
What?
Are you paying Nora
Oh.
a check? Are you writing a check, Nora? Tell me, are you paying for these gifts? If you're not paying for them, then it doesn't affect you, Nora.
A bit of a gobby cow, you aren't you?
No, I'm telling the truth, Nora.
You have a cheek to call somebody that after the rant you've just had for 3 minutes and 37 seconds. Unbelievable.
It's coming from you. If you're not paying, it sounds like you're jealous, Nora, that your son's not getting them and he is. So, Nora,
You've already said you don't care about my son, so I don't give a shit. What I'm saying is, he is ignorant.
you're
Well,
ignorant.
Louis
How?
just said he never asked for any iPads, so where did you even get that from?
I think you're ignorant,
And even
Nora.
if he
Oh,
speaks
I've
Nora,
looked at his wish list.
I think
I've
the
got
real
a
debate is
screenshot.
the fact that
He's asking for
Why have you got a screenshot of somebody's wish list? Now, obviously, people only take screenshots and screen recordings to try and take a person down. So why have you got a screenshot of somebody's wish list? I mean, the poor lad's in hospital with a serious condition. Why would you try and even think about bringing someone like that down? You know what I mean? Imagine that. When somebody like that joins the app, everyone should band together to make that person feel welcome. Not have a go at them because they're doing better than your son. I mean, Norma, you sound really jealous right now.
don't give a shit. What I'm saying is, he is ignorant.
You're
Well,
ignorant.
Louis just said he never asked for any iPads, so where did you even get that from?
I think you're ignorant,
And even
Nora.
if he
Oh,
speaks
I've
Nora,
looked at his wish list.
I think
I've
the
got a
real debate is the
screenshot
fact
of
that
it. He's asking for thousands of pounds on his wish list.
I hope he
Nora,
gets
you're
it. I
not
hope he
paying
gets
for
everything he
it.
can,
Nora,
because he
no one
deserves
said
it.
you gotta pay for his gifts. So what does it concern you, Nora?
I won't give him a bloody penny.
Nobody's asking you
Then
to.
good for you.
I'd rather give the biggest bag on this app, which is Evil Queen, fucking I'd rather give her than him.
Nora, you know what? I think
Then
you're
do
a
it.
little bit. You're jealous because he's getting stuff, and your son you feel should be getting stuff, Nora.
My son.
But exactly, she shouldn't be. I mean, nobody should be feeling that they deserve to get free stuff from people. But if you're going to put it out there, that's the reason why I did an Amazon wish list. One person, that's all it took, asked if I had one. And I said yes, but it needs updating. I hadn't updated it for a long time. This was from years ago for Christmas. In fact, it was at the beginning of lockdown because we couldn't have people around for Christmas. So somebody asked me to update it and post it in a video or on the community tab. So I did. And multiple people have bought from it, which I greatly appreciate. It's such a nice, refreshing thing to get. When you get that parcel through the door and you're like, oh, I wonder who's this off. You open it up and, it's like a little present. Puts a right smile on your face. But don't ever expect that you deserve it or you think you deserve better. I mean, how can you compare and compete if two poor lads that are ill?
Than him.
Nora, you know what? I think
Then
you're a
do it.
little bit. You're jealous because he's getting stuff, and your son you feel should be getting stuff, Nora.
My son and me have got more respect than to be in hospital begging.
Get lost.
You've just embarrassed yourself on social media.
She did.
Exactly.
If you was
Yeah,
my
of course
brother,
I have.
I'd be
I don't
You
give a
have.
shit.
You should know better.
You're actually disgusting, to be honest.
She
You're
is.
disgusting.
Morning, peeps, and happy Tuesday. Hope you're all good.
Not really.
So, I want to talk to you about a video that I've just been tagged. You got someone called Nora. And then you've got King Louis.
Are you sure it wasn't Karen?
They're in boxes. All the boxes are full. You got Evil Queen in there as well.
For some
This
reason.
woman, Nora, has got a poorly son. And King Louis, obviously, is seriously ill, in hospital, has been for
Right, get on with it.
and months. He's currently waiting on a heart. He had his hopes up a couple of days ago where they found a match and they did some tests and the heart wasn't functioning enough with the medications on the test. Now, as we know, King Louis's heart and stress can cause him serious harm.
Exactly.
His heart is, from what I gather, 10% working. He's been in hospital, he's been talking about his story, everything else like that. What
I don't know why people do that, You know when you go to make... I mean, I know this is completely irrelevant to this situation. It's just annoying. When you go to record a video on TikTok, you've got a choice at the top of the record button. You've got the record button, and then you've got a choice. 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, or 10 minutes. 3 minutes or 10 minutes. You don't need to do the 30-second ones and keep pressing the button. That's what that glitch is. It looks like a glitch. All she's doing is starting a new video. Just do the 10-minute one and record it forever. How long? It's not going to upload 10 minutes unless the video's 10 minutes long. Sorry, it's just frustrating.
agree with is some woman sat there going, my son this, my son that.
Right.
King Louis is seriously ill. She's put so much stress. Watching that video is absolutely disgusting.
It is.
It's all about Nora's son. Unreal.
And I don't know if you heard Nora say, or somebody said, something about Nora's son walking 4,000. I'll see if I can find it at the end of this. I'll scroll back. But if I'll do it after that.
And then she turns round and says, oh, I'd rather give the biggest beg, Evil Queen, the gifts than give anything to him. Says a lot about you, doesn't it, love? She sits there and she says, I've gone through his wish list. He's got phones, he's got iPads, he's got everything else. Yeah, He has, because he is sat in a hospital bed. Okay? He is sat very ill in a hospital bed. If he wants an iPad, if he wants a phone, whatever is on his wish list, so be it. You are a jealous, jealous woman. Vile woman. The reason why she's jealous is because Louis gets gifted. Louis gets some of his wish list. Louis gets absolute support wherever he goes.
Right, she's really... no offence, happy mama, but you're really starting to do my head in for some reason. You just get on with it.
It's there. And because her son, she's trying to make relevant to this, she's jealous because Louis has got his story out there. Now, I tell you something. If something happens to that boy because of you, on your head be it.
Well, of course
Louis
it would
does
be.
not need any stress.
No, he doesn't.
Does not need remarks like you've been turning around and saying. Louis, you could hear it in his voice, trying to defend himself.
I mean, you could. I mean, I really do wish that I could let you, like, I could have done the full video, because I've got to edit swearing out, and it's how some videos sound ridiculous when I've edited the swearing out, but you could, especially when he would tell her to F off and that, you know, you could hear the anger. Sounded really annoyed. But mind, who wouldn't be over that?
You could hear him getting wound up. You could hear him getting angry. You triggered a seriously ill person that's waiting for a heart transplant. How does that make you feel?
Well, I don't think she cares, to be honest with you.
Absolutely disgusting.
She's not going to care.
By the way, guys, I have reposted the video. It is a trigger warning, just so you know. So yeah, I just thought I'd let you know.
So I'll go onto her profile and see if she's posted any more of it. What I'll do is I'll look for that, because I don't want to see something if I've heard wrong. I'll be back. It was this bit.
Care about this bag on TikTok, but you don't care about my son.
Nora, nobody cares about your kid. There you go, Nora. Nobody cares what happens to him. Nobody cares if you walk 400 miles.
There. Walked 400 mile. Now, I don't know how true that is, but if your son's able to do that, then is he really that sick? If he walked X amount of mile? Like, he could be. You know, you could be still really sick and still walk, but that far? Unless it took him a while. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna go onto this person's profile, see if there's any more there, and if there is, I'll add it to the end of this one instead of doing a part 2. But if there's not, or if I can't find any, then I'm afraid it will be a part 2. So until then, I'll catch you in the next one.